But the main thing I've done, the main thing I want to talk about this week is another computer game. Ooh, what a nerd. It's a game by Pippin Games. Who's Pippin Games, I hear you ask? Well, this game's called Wife Quest. Yes, you heard that right. Wife Quest.
Stig just dropped his head there, listeners.
Come on. Stay in the room, guys. So it's a 2D kind of Metroidvania, more like your Wonder Boys and your Alex Kidd type games. You know what I mean? Just your 2D. But it's got a bit of a story to it. It's a low price of £5, but I received a code from a friend. Wink, wink. No one will find out who. My uncle works at Nintendo, basically. Anyway, so you play as Mia, whom, after living a humble life on a farm, her betrothed husbando, named Fernando, see what I'm saying? And it turns out that everyone in the world wants to shag Fernando. I know it sounds weird, but it does. Everyone wants to shag Fernando. He's a lovely little
Fernando.
He's a lovely little anime boy. And 3 sexy art girls try to woo Fernando. Because basically, I need to be really how I describe this. So Mia, the character you play as, is flat-chested, right? In the boob area. All the enemies and all the people that want to marry Fernando aren't flat-chested. And that's the story of the game, basically. They steal Fernando, these sexy, boobalicious monsters and orcs and stuff, because they all fancy him. Like I said, the evil, ample-breasted Empress Morgana, a bit of a goth babe. She steals Fernando. While Fernando and Mia are asleep. And this is all in the first cutscene. It's so good. And she's almost getting away with it, but she stumps her toe on the door and screams. So Mia wakes up and she's like, "Why are you taking my husbando, Fernando?" and she's like, "Fucking you, shut up, you're flat-chested." And in her words, "Bitch," that's what she says. And she's like, "What are you coming at me for having flat chests and stuff like that?" Because they've all got big boobies. By the way, this is in like an anime art style, as you can imagine. And then you go on a romp, basically a 2D Metroidvania style romp to go and try and find your husbando Fernando. It's fucking good. It's good. It's weird. It's got really good music. It's got good, the controls are quite responsive. It's very old school, very Sega Mega Drive kind of controls and stuff. You unlock like a magic shield to deflect. But you know what I'm saying, don't you? You know how I'm getting it. It's not like Castlevania where it's deep RPG. It's not. It's just you get this new item. There you go. Use that new item for the next few levels. There's a weird choking mechanic on it.
I've just seen that I'm on the Steam page, and I've literally just seen it. So, yeah, Mia knocks down one of these witch ladies, and they're kind of like lying on the floor. And then she jumps on the back, and the camera zooms in.
Yep.
And as she chokes her from behind,
sexually,
and it's
and there's basically. There's no game mechanic reason for this. All you do is you unlock that choking animation to watch in the little extras, and like every new enemy's got a different kind of choking animation. There's one where you pull someone's tail off. There's one where you're gripping her by the throat, and there's one where you're like grabbing her by the waist, and it's just all like lesbo erotic. And do you know what? It's a really good game, guys. It's a really good game.
Do you know what I've just realised is for the last
I'm a pervert?
No, but I knew that. For the last 3 months, I've been wondering why I've been advertised werewolf and vampire porn constantly on Facebook, and now I know why. It's because of you.
It's because of me. Yeah, it's just a really. Let me be real. I don't understand why it's so sexual. I'm just going
to share on screen because I've just gotten back to it on the Steam page.
For the viewers at home.
For the viewers at home, just the choking mechanic which comes up.
Yeah,
so this.
She jumps on her ass. Yep.
Oh.
It's so good.
It's a good pound.
It is a good pound, but there's more pounds. There's more different. The bosses are really good. The platforming's tight. It looks like Celeste, but it's more like 50 Shades of Grey.
I do also have to point out the Steam tags for this one: a 2D platformer, adventure, 2D, and female protagonist.
Oh yeah, it's mainly women throughout the whole game, apart from Fernando the husbando. But they all want to shag him, and it's like they kiss him without his permission and stuff. And he's like, "Stop kissing me, everyone!" Because if you look at all the baddies, they're all sexy women.
Oh, he's been like, "Oh no,
yeah, that's what he's like,
kissing me." Oh no,
this
is terrible.
There's one like if you look at obviously Mia, she's like very proportioned girl. She's not overly ample
as anime girls go.
Yeah, and
punishment animations.
It's so good.
This gallery thing also weirds me. Just the way you just pose her around.
Yeah, I love it.
It's just a real game.
It's really good, and it's a £5. It's even less on Steam. Look,
£4.79 on Steam.
If you like the old like I said, Monster and Wonder Boy and stuff like that kind of game, it's of that ilk. And look at all the look at all the positivity on this game. People are loving it.
It is really well rated. It's got a mostly positive.
Apart from that little prude over there. Sigma Tiger doesn't like it, does he?
No. So for the listeners, but I'm just scrolling down the Steam page and at the Steam reviews section. And
it's just... Oh, well, there's a warning. Content warning.
Yeah, content warning on it.
This is what I mean. It's like... I can understand if you were kind of a persuasion that don't find like sex humor funny. It's not... It's nowhere near as like bad as some things can be. Like, it's all like innuendo. Apart from the choking. That's just full on. But it's I don't know. There's something about it that I really like. The gameplay's got, and I'm laughing at the dialogue and stuff because it's just stupid. But I think if you want a little bit of a 2D kick, it's not difficult either. That's the thing, because a lot of these type of games they make them difficult, don't they? This is not hard. This is not hard. It's about 10 hours long.
You're saying that one of the negative reviews on it. I'm just going to read a couple of bits of this out because it's fucking funny. Not recommend. He's got 6 hours on record, and this was posted on Christmas Day last year. Mm-hmm. He says it's too fucking hard.
What?
It requires grinding the same level over and over again to get the gold, to get the upgrades to stay alive long enough to learn the patterns for the bosses. It's an anime version of Mega Man, except Mega Man is good. Mega Man's incredibly anime.
Yeah, of course it fucking is. Of course it is. But yeah, he plays a little bit. I can see the Mega Man parallels. It's nowhere near as difficult as Mega Man.
It's such a surreal
I know it
game.
sounds stupid from a guy coming from, I've just platinumed Elden Ring and everyone's saying it's the hardest game ever. I'm not even saying that. I'm not saying it's easy because I'm a fucking elite gamer. I'm saying it's just easy. The checkpoints is really good. You die, you go straight back to, do you know what I mean? It's fucking hard. It's not hard. It's just nice. It's just fun. And like I said, we were joking about it on the biggies. We're like, oh, Aloy, she's not got big enough tits and stuff like that. That's what this game's doing. They're saying, oh, Mia's not got big enough tits. She can't be married to Fernando. And Fernando's like, I don't give a fuck about her tits. I love her. And they're like, come here, give me a kiss, Fernando. These demon girls. It's just, I don't know. It's just, I really like it. It's just fun.
I mean, it's right up your street.
It's Metacritic score or anything like that. I don't care. It's a $5. Well, it didn't cost me a $5, but it's just good, man. Get it played. And it's on Switch now. That's why it's been on Steam a while, but yeah, it's definitely right up my sleeve.
Oh yeah.
Wife's Quest. Get it played.